So I'm back again today to do my project pan update for the month of August. So if you want to see how I did on my project pan in August, then keep on watching. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bettina and I'm the makeup enthusiast, and in today's video we are doing my 2019 rolling project pan update. I am doing this as part of the hashtag Team Project Pan. So if you want to watch some year-long project pans and binge watch some, then you can click the hashtag down below and it will take you over to where all the videos are stored. I love filming my project pan updates. I love doing project pans. I feel like it's a great way for me to keep getting things out of my collection and focus on products that are giving me trouble. The month of August was, I guess, semi-successful. You will find out in the pan porn segment how many products exactly I have used up, but I am going to be rolling in a fair few products this month. So as per usual, I will start with the products that I have barely used or haven't used, and I'll work all the way through to the products that I have used up. That's where you will see the pan porn segment, and then after that I will let you know what products I'm introducing. We have this same products that are giving me grief always. I have my Too Faced Shadow Insurance in Champagne here and my Stila Magnificent Metal in Kitten Karma. I've used the Stila a couple of times this month, but it's not showing any sign of progress. So these two continue to give me grief. The Champagne, the Shadow Insurance, I have a feeling that this will be rolled in like on a daily basis very, very soon. It just remains to be seen exactly when that will take place. Unfortunately, the other product that I have as my shadow base at the moment is taking a little bit longer than I expected to use up. MAC Cream Sheen Lip Gloss in Japanese Spring. This one as well, it's just, I haven't really enjoyed gloss, I guess you could say, all that much this month. It hasn't really been my go-to, I guess, the lip method. So my glosses have kind of been forgotten about because like in the morning I've just kind of looked at them and I've gone, I don't really feel like gloss today. So for that reason as well, my Buxom lip gloss hasn't really been used that much either, but I'm really hoping I can use this one up before the end of the year, because I can definitely see that I only have maybe about a third of this one left. So I really want to focus on this one and get it done and dusted and out of my collection, because I feel like for me using up a lip gloss is a really big accomplishment, because I feel like gloss is always the step that I forget in my makeup routine. I always slap on a lipstick or something like that, or a lip balm or something like that, but when it comes to adding that extra layer of gloss or just using a gloss instead of a lipstick, then I generally will opt not to do it, or I'll forget about it. So that's why they kind of always are on the back burner. I also have my MAC Angel lipstick. This one kind of got neglected a bit this month because I was using up other lip products that I had in my Fun in the Sun project pan. That now has concluded, so this one will be back in my main rotation, and hopefully, maybe, I don't think I will get this one done in a month, but definitely the following month. If I use this as my main lipstick, and if I try and like reapply throughout the day, I could probably definitely get this done in September, but I'm not going to make any guarantees to myself because there is still a fair bit of lipstick in that little nubbin there, so I'm not quite sure how long that will take me. Two products that I have no idea where I'm up to in either of these. My Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. It's still pulling out product. The wand though is not, I don't even know how to explain it. It doesn't really apply as well as it does when you first open these at the moment. So this one I think might potentially be getting to the end of its legs. And then my Bourjois Full Volume Mascara only just got rotated in last month, so yeah, I don't wear mascara enough to even like use them up. That one will dry out before I even get close to using it up, so it's just there until I can rotate it out. I don't know. Nude by Nature, my Nude by Nature Flawless Concealer Stick. I used this a few times this month, so I have seen a bit more progress on it, but it still remains in the project. We shall see how we go with this one this coming month, because I really want to get this one done. So I'm definitely wanting to focus on this. I know I've said that for the last like 2 or 3 months, but I really want to get this done, and there's not much left. The end is in sight, and I think it could potentially only be maybe, I want to say maybe a week and a half if I actually knuckled in and focused on it. If I use this like Monday to Friday for like a week for my work makeup, I think I could definitely get this one done. Juice Hair Double Up Volume Thermal Protection Cream. I think I used this maybe 3 times this month, so this tube is huge. This tube will probably take me definitely until the end of the year, if not beyond. I use a fairly generous amount of this when I apply it in my hair. I've been trying to get into the habit of like every time basically I wash my hair, which is only really maybe 4 to 5, maybe 6 times a month. I generally do maybe like twice a week, so I have been trying to get into the habit of putting this in my hair every time I've washed my hair, and then I like blow dry my hair, so I'm using that as like a thermal protectant. But I'm not really, I don't know, I guess we'll see what kind of progress I make between now and next month, and that might be a better gauge, because I didn't really 100% focus on it this month, and we're only about 3 weeks in, I guess, because I'm filming this early. Next is my Essence Eyebrow Kit, and I've made some mighty fine progress on this one. I've finally hit pan on the darker side of the powders. The lighter one, I have a huge amount of pan on them, so I'm thinking maybe potentially I might repress again the lighter side of the 2 powders, because it's getting a bit crumbly again, and I'm getting very close to the edge of the pan, and when I get close to the edge of the pan it just goes everywhere. So I think I might repress the lighter side again and like start the process of getting to the pan again, if that makes sense. I don't know, this is an alright brow kit. It's nothing fantastic, but I like the colour. I'm just not the biggest fan of powder at the moment. I feel like it gives me the effect more of like a block brow rather than, I guess, like a feathered or microbladed brow. And the block brow, I guess I don't really like the look all that much of a block brow at the moment. So it's alright on a daily basis. It's alright like just to make them look a bit fuller, but in terms of giving like brow hair definition, I feel like you can't get that with powder. So that's my 2 cents. Next is the J1 Jelly Pack. I've been using this as a primer. I've used about half of this. I actually was really surprised by this product. I'm actually really surprised how much I'm enjoying it. It is a weird kind of jelly-like consistency, and I guess it smooths on kind of almost like a silicone primer, but it doesn't have that slip to it. It goes on like a thick jelly, and you really have to like rub it into your skin, otherwise it can ball a bit, but it makes your makeup look really nice. There have been 1 or 2 foundations when I've looked like up close in a mirror that I really haven't liked the way that they looked over this, but the majority of the foundations that I have used this month have worked really well over this, and I feel like it has really made my skin look really nice. And when I've gotten to about like lunchtime, 1 or 2 o'clock, my makeup has still looked really nice and natural. So I'm really surprised, because I haven't heard the greatest things about that the J1 Jelly Pack. I've heard like pretty mixed reviews, so I was going into the whole thing a little bit apprehensive. but I'm really surprised. My two foundation products that I have been mixing together. So I have the It Cosmetics CC Cream in Light and I have the Mary Kay CC Cream in Very Light. I've been like mixing these together. I don't really enjoy the finish or the look of these on my skin when I mix them together. I feel like the It Cosmetics CC Cream, even though it's in light, it is still too dark for me, and I feel like this pulls quite grey on my skin and I don't really like how it looks. And then this one I guess is a little bit yellow, so they do kind of come out to be an alright colour together, but they're both so close to being finished that I'm just going to keep going. This one doesn't have that much left, so for work it's fine, but It Cosmetics CC Cream, I have no idea why people like this. I get to, I want to say maybe, like I normally do my makeup about between 6:30 to 7:30 every morning. And then I want to say maybe about 11 o'clock, this on my skin when I look in the mirror at work looks shocking. Like it looks terrible. My skin looks like the greasiest grease ball you've ever seen someone's makeup look like. I just don't get it. I don't get what people see in this CC cream. I just think this leaves my skin after like just 3 hours of wear looking the worst I think that I've ever had a foundation look. So in terms of controlling oil, I think that the It Cosmetics CC cream is terrible. Lavera lip balm, and I've used about half of this one. I have been using it as like a nighttime treatment, I guess you could say. I've been like applying it quite heavily. It's really nice. I've been putting it in my bag for work to take to work with me. Yeah, it's a nice lip balm. This one could potentially be done by the next update because just based on the amount of progress that I have made this month, I think that yeah, it could really be done by the next update. This one right here, I really wanted to get this one done, but I kind of forgot about this product this month. This is the Living Proof Instant Texture Mist. I only have like maybe one, maybe two applications in this. I cannot believe that I didn't use this one up this month, but I completely forgot about it. So definitely going to try and use this one up this next month. I actually have to wash my hair maybe tonight or tomorrow morning, so I might try and use it up then just to get it done and dusted. The next one here is my Model's Own translucent powder. I am so close to using this one up. I think that this one though will probably take me at least the whole month because it is a loose powder and loose powders take me forever to use up. So I think this one definitely could potentially take me the whole month, but I think it will well and truly be done by the next update. I do use a fair bit of powder every time I do my makeup because I do have really oily skin, but this is a loose powder, so it's kind of like I use a lot of powder but loose powders always take me forever. So I'm going to see how I go. I'm going to cross my fingers that I have this one done by the next update, but I'm really proud of the progress that I have made with this one so far, and it's a fairly good powder for the price. I think the Model's Own powders are only like $6 or $7, and I think it's a fairly good powder for the price. MAC Painterly Paint Pot. This guy, oh my god, it drives me mental. This fucking pot right here drives me so mental. I'm getting really close to finishing this one up. I have made a decent amount of progress on this one this last month. You can see more of the base there of the pot. So my goal this month I think is to almost get like a line through the middle, and then I can kind of work my way around one side and then around the other side. I want to say that this will be finished next month, but I 100% know that it won't be finished next month. Maybe another 2 months. Fingers crossed it doesn't take another 2 months. Fuck's sake. I want this to take a lot less than 2 months, but I definitely know that it will take 2 months, if not more. I want this one done by the end of the year, like well and truly done by the end of the year. Hoola Benefit Bronzer is another one that I would really like to see done by the end of the year. This is taking me a lot longer than I thought it would take. I I can't even tell, like I can't even remember if I've made any progress since last month, but I feel like I haven't made any progress since then. I've been using this a fair bit, like I mean a fair bit, and I just feel like it's not going anywhere. We'll see how we go with the Hoola. I will keep updating you every month. Pray to the Hoola gods that they bestow upon me the strength to finish this one up by the end of the year, because I really want to go on. I have other bronzers that I want to use. Nika, Black Caviar, eyeliner. I haven't used this one all that much this month. I think I've used it maybe twice, maybe 3 times. So not much progress on that one. I think the few times I have used it though, it has smudged. I know a few of you commented and said that you really hoped that it was better than the smoky, the Bobbi Brown Longwear Eye in Jet. I don't think it is, based on the few times that I've worn it. I don't know if it was that my eyes were watery that day or whether it was just the pencil, but I'll keep you posted about the like longevity of it. The next is my Hoola Quickie Stick. This still has a fairly decent little nub on it, but I have worn it down a fair bit since last month. I actually quite like it though. I don't think I would buy the full size, and I don't think I like it enough to recommend it to you. I don't enjoy the colour that much, but it's a nice product. Like, it's a nice product to have, and it's a nice product. I'm glad I have it to try and use, but I don't think I would recommend it, and I don't think I would buy the full size. My Australis AC On Tour Contouring and Highlighting Kit. This is, I guess, a sneak peek, but an update. The 3 powders at the top, so my highlighter, the yellow powder and the pink powder. So the pink powder still is going, the highlighter is still going, and sneak peek, I guess this is the start of the pan porn. This is my update / pan porn segment start. The yellow powder, I have completely used it up. How good is that? How good is that? So that is the first part of the pan porn. Now let's roll in to the rest of it. Alrighty, so you've already seen the sneak peek. I've used up the yellow powder in the Australis AC On Tour Contouring and Highlighting Kit. I finished that one up this month. And I have also used up another 4 items, which I'm really, really happy about, because there's some products in here that have taken me forever to use up. The first one being my Bobbi Brown Pot Rouge for lips and cheeks in Blushed Rose. This is the cream blush that I had in the project, and it is completely gone. Look at it. Look at that glorious pan. It is completely used up. I am so proud of myself for using this one up. This one took forever. It was actually quite a nice blush, but I'm really glad to have it out of my collection and have it out of my routine. But I kind of did enjoy it while I had it. Towards the end, I really got sick of it, but I'm so proud of myself for using up a cream blush. It's only taken me, what, 8 months. The next one here is the Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in C3. I introduced this one, I think 2 months ago. Last month I took out the stopper and I've completely cleaned this one out bone dry. Just bear in mind with this one, once you take the stopper out, it kind of doesn't seal and doesn't close as well, so just be careful with them. It's like the stopper has the kind of clicking, like the click in securing mechanism in it, and once you take the stopper out you kind of lose that, but you can still close it obviously. It just doesn't click in as well as it does with the stopper. I've used this one up. I'm glad I've used it up. I enjoyed the product in the project, and yeah, it's done. It's done. It's done. Another concealer done and dusted. Another product that is done and dusted is the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Foundation. This one is done and done. Glad to see that one gone. And then the last product is one that I've had in the project for quite a while, and I'm so glad that this one is done. It is my Flower Bomb perfume by Viktor & Rolf. I am so glad to see this one done and dusted. This was a mighty big bottle, so I'm glad that I was able to work through it. It took me a total of 4 months from when I introduced this into the project to use it up, like 4 solid months, and I've finally used it up. I'm glad to have that one out of my collection. I got so sick of that perfume by the end of it, so I'm glad to have it done, and I definitely don't think I will repurchase that one. It is a intense perfume. That is the progress and the products that I used up. I used up a total of 5 products this month. I will add them to my total. I will leave the total value of all those products that I used up this month right here, and you can have a look at the value of the products. Now I'm going to let you know what products I'm rolling into the project, and as I said at the start, I'm rolling in a total of 6 products, which is quite a lot, but there are a few gaps in my Project Pan products at the moment. So the first here is the Smashbox Photo Finish Centering Citrus Primer Water. I had this in my Fun in the Sun Project Pan, and now that that's concluded, I'm rolling this one over into this project. I'm about halfway on this one, and I think I will definitely have this one used up pretty quickly. I really like this product. I really enjoy it, so I'm glad to have it in kind of like my daily rotation because I enjoy it so much. It's a perfume to replace my Viktor & Rolf perfume, and this is the Avon Viva by Fergie perfume. This is barely used, this one. It's it's almost like a full-size bottle. The bottle does kind of taper down a little bit, so I think as I progress through, I'm going to be seeing more and more progress on it just based on the shape of the bottle. But yeah, we'll see how we go with this one. It's an alright perfume, but really trying to focus on like getting through my perfume collection and really condensing it down. I don't want to have anywhere near the amount of perfumes that I like have had or currently have in my collection going forward. I really want to get the perfumes that like I don't enjoy out of my collection and just like really have the perfumes in my collection that I like really love and value, and the perfumes that like really invoke like memories for me and different things like that. The next one that I'm rolling in is another one that I had in my Fun in the Sun project pan, and that is my Becca Champagne Pop highlighter sample. I'm not the biggest fan of the highlighter in my Australis palette. I do definitely want to use it up, but just to have a little bit of variety, I think I'm going to rotate this one in, and this one's like has a fairly decent size pan in it, and it's got a fairly decent dip around the rim, so I think this one probably won't take me all that long anyway. Another one that is coming over from my Fun in the Sun project pan, and that is my NYX Wonder pencil. I only have quite a small amount left of this pencil, so I want to just rotate it into this project and get it done and dusted. Another one is my Nude by Nature Liquid Mineral Concealer. This one is replacing my Makeup Revolution concealer, so that is that one. This one is in the color Light. This is like a little squeezy tube, so I'm hoping I can get through this pretty quickly. I don't know how this is going to mix with my other foundations or go under my eyes, but we'll see how we go. It may even be like a nice one to mix into my foundations to like alter the colors of like my foundations that don't match my color properly. And the last one that I'm rolling in is my Benefit Dandelion blush sample. This is to replace my Bobbi Brown blush. This one's got a fairly decent dip in it already, so I'm rolling this one in the hope that because it's a smaller sample and it's already got a decent dip in it, that I might have it finished by the end of the year. So we'll see how we go with this one. I'm hoping that I can get it done. It is like a fairly light blush, so I think I'll be able to build it up a bit. So there you have it. That is my project pan update for the month of August. Make sure you let me know down in the comments box how you are going with your project pan and if you've managed to use up any products this month that have been giving you grief. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it and if you like project pans. If you enjoyed this video and you are new to my channel, I hope you would consider subscribing down below so you can keep up to date with all my videos that I release twice a week. That's it for this video, everyone. I hope you have a fantastic day and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.